Namaste and welcome everyone. Now we are going to learn about the rest and motion. So what is rest and what is motion? Rest is a state in which we are not changing our position with respect to time, and when you are not changing your position in space with respect to time, that we conclude it as rest. So what is motion? Motion is a state in which we are continuously changing our position with respect to time, and when we are changing our position with respect to time, that is called as motion. Now, as we have learned the rest and motion, we also need to learn that is there any kind of the absolute rest and absolute motion? Well, it is very difficult to understand and figure out that actually anything is at absolute rest or absolute motion, because in absolute rest condition we require nothing is moving, but it's technically not possible. So what we call as rest is actually our relative rest that requires our reference frame, our surroundings, because our planet itself is moving, and when our planet itself is moving, so how can we actually at absolute rest? So it cannot be possible to figure out the absolute rest and absolute motion. It is always been the relative rest and relative motion. Let's understand with an example. Me and my friend Newton is going on a journey, and Newton decided to stay on the moon and I decided to come back on Earth. But Newton discovered new things there and he built a telescope, and he is having a watch on me. So when we talked on our cell phone, Newton told me that he is watching me moving, but I was saying that I am not moving, I am actually lying on my bed. So how do you figure out that I am moving? So he told me that the earth itself is moving, that's how I am going to see you moving. But I told Newton, I am not able to understand that, give me something simple. So he gave me an experiment. Example, me and Newton are standing and the train itself is moving. So the people inside the train are appearing to move, and we are able to see that those persons are actually moving. Now me and Newton decided to sit together in our train coaches. Now the train is moving, but relatively we are at rest to each other. We are not feeling any kind of the motion. This is the difference of the relative rest and relative motion. In the next lesson, we are going to learn about the distance and displacement. Stick with me to more fun. Take care, God bless, and Namaste.